Now, what about, because we had International Women's Day to the tail end of last week, and Meghan Markle did a little bit of a speech type thing around a load of other women, and she couldn't, she was talking about social media and how awful it had been to her, especially when she was pregnant, when literally the only time that she's really been famous, she has been pregnant. The only time we've really known her has been when she married Harry, and in most of that time she's been pregnant, really, to be fair to her. So what was your thought on that, though? Because she complained about the bullying, but then again it was a case of poor me.
Well, it's always me with Meghan Markle. I'm afraid she always plays the victim, Nana, doesn't she? And, if she doesn't like the comments, don't read them. Look, I get plenty of them. I just don't go scrolling, reading everyone and taking it to heart. And, Meghan really needs to take a leaf out of her own book. She's talking about humanity and being kind. Well, she's not actually shown much kindness to our Kate, who's going through it, really not well at the minute, had that huge operation. She's not shown it to her own family. She's not shown it to her father, who's had a stroke and had a heart attack. She's not even been to see him. He's not even seen the grandchildren. So where's the kindness there, Meghan? That's what I want to ask.
It is interesting that she should talk about kindness and bullying, and then on the other breath she hasn't gone to see her own father, and some of the rhetoric that's come from their camp with regard towards the royal family, in particular that ghastly Oprah interview where they put it out there that perhaps somebody in the royal family was racist, and then only 2 years later called it unconscious bias, and said, and Harry himself went, nobody in the royal family racist, not the people I know. It just seems absurd that she seems to be unable to absorb the reality of her own behaviour and their behaviour.
Yeah, and the thing is, Nana, it's so hypocritical, and I think people are sick to the back teeth of it. She's trying to make a comeback. I tell you what, she's desperately in America trying to be friends with Taylor Swift. She's trying to get in with a new set of people, and it's just not happening. It really isn't. And she's trying to make a comeback here in the UK. But I'm afraid if she's going to go down this same route of feeling sorry for herself, whinging and moaning about everyone, we've just had enough of it, Nana. We're not interested.
But she's looking for another PR company, which seems a bit... You're looking for another PR company again, but this time one in the UK to build her image, though I feel that there is a sense that she was looking to come here. Do you think that the British public will have any of it?
I don't think they will, Nana. I think they're very upset with Meghan, the way she has treated not just her own family, but the royal family, how she's just talked about them in every interview possible. As you said, saying there was a alleged racist in this family, and didn't put it right. The poor Queen died thinking that there possibly was one. It was cruel, actually, and I think people have really had enough of her, and I don't think anything she does, any PR company in the whole world, no matter how good, can help this woman. I really don't. And she's doing the same old tricks, the whinging and moaning. And I think people are getting sick of the sound of her voice. I certainly am. My eyes go like the snake in Jungle Book. I sort of switch off. And I think we've really had enough, Nana. I think she's got to reinvent herself, do the charity, do some good stuff that people are going to really think, wow, thank you, Meghan. This is really valuable stuff you're doing. Not talking about herself, not playing the victim, and not saying poor me.